Hi, we're Yamantaka Sonic Titan. My name's Brendan Swanson.
I'm Ange Loft.
And this is our van. So this is Helen, and the reason it's called Helen is because it's a Honda Odyssey. I got a younger brother named Troy, and I drove him from one end of the continent to the other. I figure it's a loose joke. Name's Helen. Let's see.
It's his mom's van.
Oh yeah. I should mention that. So this is actually technically I bought this from my mother. It's a 2003. I've had it since 2000.
But it's seriously like the van, you know, like the band, like family van.
It's been the van for the band ever since I joined.
And it was supposed to be its last tour time. But
it's
we're on for one more because we got a nice Ford Transit that didn't show up on time. So we're stuck in this guy for 45 days, and we got 3 more days left of it.
I wish it was just this, but if you look at the back, here's our tag along. This is the kid we don't want to hang out with us. Makes parking a nightmare. But I did an okay job this time. Here. So I'm the main driver, but our band leader Alaska B, who's also my sister, is their secondary driver. The insurance was not cheap.
We travel together. She's my wife, so when she's driving, I drive too.
Yeah. Co-pilot. There's always a co-pilot. There's always a co-pilot who will put snacks directly into your mouth.
I'm like really into local radio, so we just kind of scan constantly, and it depends on who's in the like co-pilot seat. They get to control what's happening on here more or less. So we don't have a lot. Like we don't even have we have a little crappy speaker here that we could plug like a phone into, but we don't have anything like we have a CD player, and we got a bag of like really old CDs that we picked up in Calgary because we were stopping by her mom's house, so we grabbed some like teenage CDs. No, they're just what is in here? Okay, we got Queen Sheer Heart Attack. Yep. We have Salt and Pepper, Very Necessary. We have oh my God, there's Hootie and the Blowfish in here. Yeah, Hootie bought that in Regina. What is this? Electric Frankenstein. It's like you know, like this is the only one that's life. You know, like life.
There's a lot of stuff from Alaska's teen years in here.
It's really just like, you know, the stuff you leave at your house when you're a teenager and then, you know, and expect to get it back. So that's what's in this bag. 6.
Whole band, there's 6 of us. Somehow we don't kill each other.
That's fine.
This is like Joe's
I've been here
special
quite often.
spot.
Yeah.
Sometimes there.
We try to take turns being in front, but
important job.
I gravitate towards here.
Yeah, sitting in the front requires a lot of like stimulating conversation, radio DJ skills,
and like watching for elk.
Foxes.
You know, finding, you know, looking out for rest areas and exits and that kind of stuff. Back here, it's a little bit more, you know, relaxed.
Zen.
You can nap. You can read.
People
manga.
Ignore each other as much as possible.
Yeah, we're on like day 38 or 9, 40.
39.
We're on like day 39 of this tour, so we were all kind of like running out of things to say to each other that aren't hurtful. But doing a pretty good job though, considering.
That's what podcasts are for.
Yeah. The worst place?
On the inside. On the inside.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
A mixture of the passenger seat, and I don't like it back here for some reason.
I like it back there. That's my favorite seat.
It's good if you're like a couple and you can kind of like, you know, lean against each other,
like you
and
and
stuff like that. And
you and I.
Yeah, well, we're not actually a couple, but we still like to snuggle just to stay warm.
Yeah, we like watching kung fu movies.
Yeah, we do. We've been watching a lot of
true.
kung fu movies in the back together.
But you can put like me and Alaska figured out how to make our little house back there, so you put a little.
They got a separation barrier.
Put a little scarf across, so you know you got a little house.
Yeah, and they're just kind of like, stay out of our house. Just get out of here. Yes.
I don't listen to anything these days except for like I'm listening to a really old medical history podcast called Sawbones. Like that's it, because I'm just like listening to, you know, what could go wrong with ancient medical history.
I'm going to give a shout out to a podcast called The Most Important Cinema Club that my friends Justin DeClue and Will Sloan host from Toronto. It's just like a movie podcast. They talk about everything from, you know, Hong Kong cinema to Ingmar Bergman. So they kind of do a good mix of lowbrow and highbrow stuff. So if you're into like movies and genre stuff, The Important Cinema Club.
I still download Radio Valencia. Like, there's a show I listen to on there called Ribbon Around a Bomb, which is all like kind of women-fronted, no-wave, and kind of experimental punk bands. So that's I still download it all the time. It's kind of old show, but it's my go-to.
I have been listening to 2 podcasts. I started out with 2 Dope Queens, like these 2 comedians that do like stand-up and invite guests over, and also Ear Hustle. So it's like a radio podcast they do it in a prison in California. And they just talk about anything that's not prison related, just like, how do we have fun in the prison? Or how do we like, I don't know, just like random things that you don't really think about when you aren't incarcerated. It's just things I like to listen to.
I'd like to talk about this box of donuts we got yesterday. This was a very special day for us.
Amanda Desjardins.
Amanda Desjardins at
City.
Donut Lounge.
Thank you, Amanda.
We walked in just, looking for like a donut. It was like 10 minutes before they closed. And she was just like, you know what? I'm just going to put them in this box and I'm going to put a bunch of other free donuts in there for you. And we're like, oh my God, sweet. Like, we'll bring these back to like our band and stuff. And then she's like, do you guys want another box? And we're like, and then she just shoved another box. She gave us 24 donuts, and these are like boutique, artisanal
We calculated
donuts.
It's like $85.
These were like
$3
and like 25 cents each.
us.
She gives like $80 worth of free donuts, and they're
These are
mostly
the most
gone
metal
now.
donuts.
So, if you play your cards right, you might go home with one of these bad
What else
boys.
is around here? There's an open tea. There's some cereal. There's a whole bunch of like little.
Watch that open tea. Who's open
That's
tea
mine.
with this?
Unsweets and iced tea.
I'm very persnickety about open beverages.
Right. There's a bunch of resealable thermoses in here because
Yeah.
we keep trying to make hot food, but it doesn't really. It's like
With
we
the
make it and
Instant
then
Pot.
we'll see if
A
people
lot
actually
of
eat it.
neck pillows. It's really useful.
Tell us about that time you slept in here in New Mexico.
Can
Brandon.
I do the everyone gets out and I demonstrate a bit?
No.
So yeah, we end up sleeping on a lot of floors just because we got to save money. And one time we ended up in New Mexico, and apparently New Mexico is notorious for car theft. So we carried bedrolls around with us, one for each person, and we actually set one up in the car, and I slept in the car to make sure no one stole it. Because this entire thing, all these chairs can disappear. That one folds directly into the floor, and this one, if you want, comes right out. And I managed to get my entire body length in this whole thing. Slept really comfortably. I even carried a knife, just in case. Carried a knife with me, just in case.
No cellular phone to
No phone.
call help. Just a knife.
It's so fun.
I also had $20 just so I could bribe people for my life.
This is where the magic happens.
Oh, show them the Instant Pot. I was talking about
We
the
usually
shower.
have this like packed up to here with backpacks because there's no room at all. But seriously, Instant Pot, like it's a baby. We got a whole thing of spices back here.
Our
Just,
spices and seasonings.
all the
and
extra stuff we got.
We've got nutritional yeast, sesame oil, honey,
There's a
turmeric.
can of Chef Boyardee in there. And then this beast has not been taken care of this week, but there's like old oatmeal in there and some jalapeno dip and soy milk and stuff.
We improvise.
And pineapples.
Yo, I want some pineapple. I didn't know we had
We
some.
left them there for 3 days.
Oh, they're only 3
Fine.
days old. So yeah, this is Helen, our 2003 Honda Odyssey. She's been treating us good. I'm Brendan Swanson from Yamantaka Sonic Titan.
All right, I'm Ange Loft.
I'm Brandon Lim.
Joanna De Los Reyes.
And we have a new album out. It's called Dirt. It was released about maybe 3.5 weeks ago
March
now.
20th.
And yeah, it's got lots of stuff going on. So
Yeah,
buy it.
come check it out on the internet. Check us out.